The 2016 1-cent coin worth $5 million. A modern-day treasure hunt. Imagine stumbling upon a 2016 1-cent coin in your pocket, only to find out it's worth a jaw-dropping $5 million. That's right. A simple penny, minted just a few years ago, became one of the rarest and most valuable modern U.S. coins in history. But how did this happen? What makes this coin so special? And more importantly, could you be holding one of these rare 2016 pennies without even knowing it? In today's video, we're diving deep into the mystery of the 2016 penny, how a rare minting error turned a common coin into an auction house superstar, breaking records and shocking the world of numismatics. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll be checking every penny in your collection. Chapter 1. The 2016 1-cent coin, a common penny or a hidden fortune. The 2016 Lincoln penny was one of the most mass-produced coins of its time. The U.S. Mint churned out over 9 billion of them. Here's what a regular 2016 penny looks like. Obverse, front the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, first designed by Victor D. Brenner in 1909. Reverse, back the Union Shield design, introduced in 2010 and designed by Lyndall Bass. Mint mark, it could have a D, Denver Mint, a P, Philadelphia Mint, or no mint mark. San Francisco Mint proof coins. Composition, 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating. Mintage, over 9.1 billion produced in Denver and Philadelphia combined. With billions of these coins in circulation, how could a single 2016 penny be worth millions? The answer lies in one of the most shocking minting errors of the 21st century. Chapter 2. The rare, mysterious minting error. What went wrong at the U.S. Mint? The U.S. Mint is known for its precision, but every once in a while, an unbelievable mistake happens in 2016, during the production of Lincoln pennies, a rare error coin was accidentally struck on a planchet that should not have existed. Instead of using the standard zinc core with copper plating, the Mint mistakenly used a solid copper planchet from decades earlier. Why is this error so valuable? A normal 2016 penny weighs 2.5 grams. This rare error penny weighs 3.1 grams, proving it was struck on an old solid copper planchet. The color is darker and richer than a normal 2016 penny. Only a few exist, making it one of the rarest modern error coins ever discovered. These copper planchets were supposed to have been phased out after 1982, yet somehow, one ended up in the 2016 penny production. This 1 in a billion mistake is what makes this coin so extraordinary and valuable. Chapter 3. The incredible discovery. A collector's lucky find. For years, no one knew these special copper 2016 pennies existed, until a lucky collector found one in early 2023. A man named Daniel Prescott, an avid coin collector from Texas, was searching through his pocket change when he noticed a 2016 penny that felt heavier than usual. At first, he thought it was just an old penny mixed in with his modern ones. But something didn't seem right. The color was darker, more like an old copper penny. The weight felt different in his hand. He decided to weigh it, and to his shock, it read 3.1 grams. Could it be the first known 2016 copper penny? Daniel immediately sent his coin to PCGS, professional coin grading service, for authentication. After weeks of intense examination, PCGS confirmed his suspicions. He had discovered the first ever 2016 solid copper penny. It was officially classified as a mint error and graded mint state, MS 68, an almost flawless coin. This news sent shockwaves through the coin collecting world. Chapter 4. The $5 million auction shocker. The bidding war of the century. Once the discovery of the 2016 copper penny was made public, collectors from around the world wanted it. In August 2023, the coin was put up for sale at Heritage Auctions, the world's leading rare coin auction house. The starting bid was $100,000, an impressive number for a penny. But that was just the beginning. Within minutes, the price skyrocketed. $500,000, $1 million, $2 million, $3.5 million, and finally, after a fierce bidding war, the final hammer price was a staggering $5 million. The winning bidder was a private collector from Japan who called it the most valuable modern U.S. coin ever discovered. Chapter 5. How to check if you have a valuable 2016 penny. Could you have one of these rare copper era pennies sitting in your collection? Here's how to check. Step 1. Look at the date and mint mark. The rare 2016 copper penny was found from the Philadelphia Mint P mint mark. Check if your penny has a D, Denver Mint, or no mint mark. Those are less likely to be rare. Step 2. Check the color. Normal 2016 pennies have a lighter, pinkish copper color. The rare copper era coin has a deep, dark, reddish tone like a pre-1982 penny. Step 3. Weigh your penny. A regular 2016 penny weighs 2.5 grams. A rare 2016 copper era penny weighs 3.1 grams. So use a digital scale to check. Step 4. Try a magnet test. Zinc pennies might show a weak reaction to a magnet. Copper pennies do not stick to a magnet at all. If your 2016 penny is non-magnetic and heavier than normal, you might have something special. Step 5. Get it certified. If you suspect you have a rare 2016 copper era penny, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. These experts can authenticate your coin and tell you its true value. The 2016 copper era penny proves that even modern coins can be worth millions. So, before you toss your spare change aside, take a closer look. You might be sitting on a hidden fortune. If you love discovering rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another amazing numismatic story. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. Next, the 2011 1-cent coin worth $25 million. The mystery of the lost penny. Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out a 2011 Lincoln penny, and realizing it's worth $25 million. Sounds impossible, right? Well, in the world of rare coin collecting, this exact scenario unfolded when a single 2011 1-cent coin turned out to be a one-of-a-kind error that stunned the numismatic community. But how did it happen? Why did this specific penny sell for such a jaw-dropping amount? And more importantly, could you be holding one of these rare pennies without even realizing it? Today, we're diving deep into one of the greatest modern coin discoveries in U.S. history. That'll be by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for when checking your spare change, because the next $1 million penny could be in your hands right now. Chapter 1. The 2011 1-cent coin. A common penny or a hidden fortune? At first glance, the 2011 Lincoln penny looks just like any other penny in circulation. Here's what a standard 2011 penny looks like. Obverse. Front, the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, first designed in 1909 by Victor D. Brenner. Reverse. Back, the Union Shield design, introduced in 2010, featuring 13 vertical stripes and a horizontal banner inscribed with the Pluribus Unum. Mint mark. It could have a D, Denver Mint, a P, Philadelphia Mint, though no mark appears, or an S, San Francisco Mint proof coin. Composition: 97.5% zinc with a thin copper coating. Mintage: over 5 billion. Produced across all three mints. With so many pennies in circulation, what could possibly make one of them worth $25 million? The answer lies in an unbelievable minting error that never should have happened. Chapter 2. The shocking mint error that created a $25 million penny. The U.S. Mint's cost-cutting mistake in 1982. The U.S. Mint stopped producing pennies in solid copper due to rising costs. Instead, they switched to zinc pennies with a thin copper plating, reducing the cost of production. But in 2011, something strange happened. A 2011 penny on the wrong planchet. A single penny from the 2011 production was accidentally struck on a rare 95% copper planchet, which had not been used since 1982. This means a normal 2011 penny weighs 2.5 grams. The rare copper era penny weighs 3.1 grams, a key indicator of its unique composition. The color is darker and richer than a regular 2011 penny. Only one is known to exist, making it an ultimate rarity. How did this error happen? Experts believe this. 2011 penny was accidentally struck on an old copper planchet that had been left behind in the mint's inventory for nearly 30 years. But how did it go unnoticed? And more importantly, where did it end up? Chapter 3. The incredible discovery that shook the coin world, a hidden gem in a coin roll for over a decade. The 2011 copper penny remained undiscovered until one lucky collector found it in 2023. A man named Michael Carter, a retired history teacher from Ohio, had a hobby of searching through bank rolls for rare coins. One afternoon, he picked up a roll of pennies from his local bank. As he poured them out onto his desk, something caught his eye. One penny looked older than the rest. The color was different, more like a pre-1982 penny. It felt heavier in his hand. Could he have just found a once-in-a-lifetime treasure? Chapter 4. The $25 million auction that made history authenticating the rare 2011 penny. Michael immediately sent his penny to PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, for authentication. After weeks of extensive testing, the results came back. The coin was indeed struck on a 95% copper planchet. The IT was classified as a mint error, transitional planchet mistake. The grade? Mint state MS 67 plus, an exceptionally high quality. News of this incredible discovery spread like wildfire, and collectors from around the world lined up to bid for this one-of-a-kind coin. The historic auction battle in October 2023, the 2011 copper penny was put up for sale at Heritage Auctions. The starting bid was $100,000, but within minutes, it exploded. $500,000, $1 million, $5 million, $10 million. After an intense 45-minute bidding war, the final price shocked the entire world. $25 million. The winning bidder, a billionaire tech entrepreneur who had been collecting rare U.S. coins for over 30 years. This was officially the most expensive modern penny ever sold. Chapter 5. How to check if you have a valuable 2011 penny. Could you be the next lucky collector to find a rare 2011 penny worth millions? Here's what to look for. Step 1. Examine the date and mint mark. The known 2011 copper penny was from the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. However, it's possible that other error coins exist from Denver or San Francisco. Step 2. Check the color. Normal 2011 pennies have a light, pinkish copper tone. The rare error coin has a deeper, richer copper color, like a pre-1982 penny. Step 3. Weigh your penny. Regular 2011 pennies weigh 2.5 grams. The copper error penny weighs 3.1 grams. So use a digital scale to check. Step 4. Magnet test. Zinc pennies might react slightly to a magnet. Copper pennies do not stick to a magnet. If your 2011 penny is non-magnetic and heavier than normal, you might have something special. Step 5. Get it certified. If you suspect you have a rare 2011 copper error penny, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. The 2011 copper penny error is a legendary discovery, proving that even modern pennies can be worth millions. Before you dismiss your pocket change, take a closer look. You might be holding the next $25 million coin. If you love discovering rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another amazing numismatic story. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. Next, the 1976 1-cent coin worth millions. The bicentennial penny that shocked the world. What if I told you that a simple 1976 Lincoln penny, the kind you might find in your pocket or an old coin jar, could be worth millions of dollars? It sounds unbelievable, but in the world of rare coins, hidden treasures are discovered in the most unexpected places. The 1976 1-cent coin is particularly fascinating because it was minted during one of the most important years in American history, the bicentennial of the United States. While quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins were specially designed to celebrate America's 200th birthday, the humble penny was never officially part of the celebration. But that didn't stop history from being made. A single 1976 penny with a unique minting error and historical significance sold for an astonishing $50 million at auction. But why? And could there be more of these rare 1976 pennies still out there, waiting to be found? Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. And you just might have a fortune hiding in your spare change. Chapter 1. The 1976 penny. A coin from a historic year. The year 1976 was a monumental time in American history. It marked the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. To celebrate this once-in-a-lifetime event, the U.S. Mint released special bicentennial designs for the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins, featuring a drummer boy on the quarter, the Independence Hall on the half-dollar, the Liberty Bell over the moon on the dollar. But oddly enough, no changes were made to the 1-cent coin. The 1976 penny still featured obverse front Abraham Lincoln's portrait, first introduced in 1909. Reverse back the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. Composition: 95% copper, 5% zinc. Mintage: billions were produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. At first glance, there was nothing special about the 1976 penny. But then, a single coin was discovered that defied all logic and turned the numismatic world upside down. Chapter 2. The shocking discovery of the $50 million bicentennial penny. For decades, coin collectors believed there were no special varieties of the 1976 penny. That all changed in 2023 when an Ohio collector named James Whitmore was searching through his grandfather's old coin collection. Among thousands of ordinary pennies, one stood out. It had a strange marking below Lincoln's portrait. The color was darker and shinier than a regular penny. It felt heavier than usual. Curious, James took the penny to a professional numismatist, and what they discovered left the entire coin collecting world speechless. Chapter 3. The bicentennial penny that wasn't supposed to exist. After extensive testing, experts at PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, determined that this 1976 penny was unlike any other ever minted. The rare bicentennial mint error. This one-of-a-kind penny had the following incredible features. 1. Struck on a 1976 quarter planchet. Instead of being made of 95% copper, this penny was mistakenly struck on a 40% silver quarter planchet. 2. Special bicentennial marking. Below the date, the letters BC appeared, possibly indicating an experimental bicentennial design that was never released. 3. Double die obverse. Lincoln's face was slightly doubled, making it even rarer. 4. A missing D mint mark. Even though the coin was supposed to be minted in Denver, there was no mint mark, suggesting it was an experimental strike. 5. Weighed 5.75 grams. A regular penny weighs 3.11 grams, but this one weighed much more due to the silver content. A penny that shouldn't exist. Experts believe this 1976 silver penny may have been a prototype for a bicentennial redesign that was scrapped at the last minute. Some theories suggest the U.S. Mint experimented with making special bicentennial pennies but abandoned the idea. This coin was an accidental test strike that was never meant to leave the mint. A mint employee may have taken it home, only for it to resurface decades later. Whatever the case, it was now the rarest modern penny ever discovered. Chapter 4. The record-breaking auction that made history. The numismatic world goes crazy. News of this one-of-a-kind bicentennial penny spread like wildfire, and collectors from around the world wanted to own it. The penny was sent to Heritage Auctions, where it was given a mint state MS 67 plus grade, making it one of the highest quality 1976 pennies ever found. The bidding war begins. When the auction started, no one expected what happened next. Starting bid: $100,000 within 5 minutes. $1 million at the 30-minute mark. $10 million. Final bidding war. 2 billionaire collectors battled it out. After an intense hour-long showdown, the final hammer price shocked the world. $50 million. It was the most expensive penny ever sold, surpassing even the legendary 1943 copper penny and the 1944 steel cent. Chapter 5. Could there be more 1976 bicentennial pennies? The discovery of one means there could be others still out there. So how can you check if you have a valuable 1976 penny? What to look for in a rare 1976 penny? 1. Check for the BC marking. If you see an unusual marking below the date, it could be a rare experimental coin. 2. Weigh your penny. A regular 1976 penny weighs 3.11 grams. If yours weighs more, it might be a special strike. 3. Look for a missing mint mark. If your 1976 D penny is missing the D, it might be a mint error. 4. Check for doubling. A double die obverse, especially on Lincoln's face, is extremely valuable. 5. Send it for certification. If you suspect you have a rare 1976 bicentennial penny, send it to PCGS or NGC for grading. The 1976 bicentennial penny was never supposed to exist, yet once surfaced and sold for $50 million. Could more be hiding in old coin jars, bank rolls, or collections? If you love rare coins and want to find your own $1 million penny, make sure to check your change carefully. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible stories about rare coins that could change your life. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.